I loved this weekend because I love in the NBA. Yes, my team is out. But that doesn't mean I can't petty watch.
Oh man, were you on the petty?
Oh, dude,
you were petty.
Because I'm watching.
You were
everybody.
blowing up my phone.
What do you mean? I had some, but it's just I don't even remember what I said to you guys.
Yeah, because you blacked out.
You want
Got like 20 messages.
What's crazy is like it's supposed to be a weekend like Panthers won, the Knicks lost. Everyone's supposed to be in like happy moods down here, and Tobin's just focusing on everything. It's like, oh, this stupid guy, Joel Embiid. You sent me a Joel Embiid tweet. I was like, what?
Because
all he said was wow.
But dude, come on.
What do you think?
I don't know what he's gonna say wow to. What does he have to say?
Yeah.
Don't talk about the conference finals if you're Joel Embiid. You've never been there. Put your thumbs away.
All he said was wow.
It's enough of him, dude.
Maybe he was just like
wow. Enough. He has no he's got no business here.
You can't have an opinion on
like
basketball?
if I'm at the saloon, I'm like, you got no business here.
Okay.
Like, I don't. What is he commenting on the conference finals for?
All he said was wow.
You know what he meant, because he's like, oh, the Joker couldn't do it. Or maybe he was talking about Rudy Gobert hitting a shot. Either way, whichever rival he's talking about, put a cork in it, Joel Embiid. Put your thumbs away.
What? This is essentially the exact thing Jimmy Butler did, but instead of tweeting
it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. And at least Jimmy Butler has. Here's Jimmy Butler's argument.
Yeah.
Okay. Jimmy Butler has the credibility of, I have been to 3 of 4 Eastern Conference Finals. I have been to 2 NBA Finals.
Yeah.
He has done a lot of positive things. There's not much anybody can really say to Jimmy Butler, unless it was to the Nuggets. He's basically beaten every other team.
Yeah.
There's not really anything you can say to Jimmy Butler. You got nothing for him. But if you're Joel Embiid, shut up. Put your thumbs away.
Just said wow, dude. Just said wow.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like him.
But see, that's just an example of what I mean, where the petty was running rampant.
What else did I say? Oh, well, I did have some takes on Dan Craig.
Oh, did you? Michael Malone as well. I mean, that was
that was you wanted to go with Michael Malone. Let's hear Michael Malone being a big baby yesterday.
So great. So great.
He's like, who's taking the crown for Golden Baby? Is it Michael Malone or is it Marchand? I don't really know.
How hard is it just to absorb a loss like this after going ahead by 20?
Next question, man. The season's over. That's what's hard. Being up 20. The season's over. You don't understand that. The season's over. It's hard. Stupid questions.
Wow. Give him another minus one.
I noticed he didn't even say stupid
minus one
question. He said stupid ass questions.
Yeah.
Like, so he just, no, you want to know what's stupid, Michael? You lost. That's what you think is stupid, not the questions.
Dude.
You're not mad at the questions. You're mad because you blew it. You thought you were going to be this dynasty. You sat here like a fat cat after beating the Heat in the regular season. You're like, oh, you got a culture too. Dude. You're not Red Auerbach, dude, okay? You're not Pat Riley. You're not Eric Spoelstra. Congratulations. You're just like Frank Vogel. One and done. That's it, dude.
Absolutely love that.
And you want to know something? Your best player's happy you lost. Because he gets to go to Serbia now. And he gets to go with Pony.
I don't know. He missed some shots yesterday that I was like, this guy's
he never misses.
He's checked
and he
out,
never
dude.
misses. Yeah, he's like, oh, and he like probably they're like, hey, what happens after this? He goes, vacation. He goes, really?
Oh,
you know,
no parade.
So no basketball for another 2 months. He's like, well, you either play basketball for another month and a half or Serbia. He goes, really? All of a sudden, Joker can't hit a 3, huh?
Oh, so you're saying he pulled a Porter brother and he kind of saw that.
Dave South says somebody said that was a third follow-up. Is that true? I don't know if it is true, but you want to know something? Listen to that poor reporter. Like, that guy's like Todd the intern. He's like, Coach Malone, but what about you guys blowing a 20-point lead? Oh, here we go. Todd from nuggetsblog.com. Hey, dum-dum. Hey, stupid. Don't ask me a question like that. Season's over. Jeez. What are they? You know that guy, that poor guy. He's not a hard-hitting journalist.
Yeah.
Sorry, coach, but what about you guys? Hey, real dum-dum over here. Hey, everybody check out old Nuggets blogger over here. Idiot.
Calling him out.
Isn't
Give me
that
your
kind of what you
badge.
do with Pat Riley, though?
That's not what I do with Pat Riley.
Mm.
I've never been told by Pat Riley that's a stupid question.
True.
What
No,
has happened
but
is I've asked
you've
him questions.
caused-
Oh, it has, yes. I have led into multiple quotes, J-Fig, that have led to Pat Riley controversy.
Exactly. And some people in the chat may have
I'm
said
gonna get an email back
was
next
stupid.
year from the PR. They're gonna be like, we're not approving this.
Yeah.
Maybe, but we're not giving you a season credential, dude. I'm gonna be like, why?
Okay.
Godfather says
they'll
so.
just play back all your nonsense
You know
throughout
why.
the years.
Come on, you know what you've done.
Dave South is just asking questions that sow division. I don't make division happen. Okay, he was gonna say what I'm tired. Let me just tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm tired of Heat fans blaming me for Pat Riley's opinions. Okay, he says what he wants to say. That's how it is with Pat Riley. Okay, I haven't interviewed him a ton, but anytime I've asked him a question, usually it's a long journey, and then he lands the plane where he wants to land the plane. That's what Pat Riley does.
You like math, don't you?
What?
Division.
No, dude, I don't like division. I don't like division. The one time
He wasn't good at multiplication.
One
He was
time
good
when
at
I was,
division.
I did my only one-on-one with Pat Riley, and all I asked him a softball, dude.
Oh, yeah.
A softball to end it because I was just talking about D Wade. Then I asked him one question about the team because like they had killed All-Star Weekend, right? Like everybody, I was like, "Hey, what did that mean for the franchise?" And this guy's like, "Nobody believes in us. No one believes in us." I was like, "What?" I'm like, I love the quote, but I'm like, "They have nothing to do with anything."
Yeah. So you think that he's using you?
He just says no. He's the Godfather.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what questions you ask. It's like he told to Barry Jackson. He's like, I don't give a GD what question you ask. I'm not going to give you the answer you want because I'm Pat Riley.
How come this doesn't happen to anyone else then? How come this always just happens?
Coincidence? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's always you. It's always the same mic flag. It's always the same silly sauce.
The last time with the asterisk question, first of all, that was a 3-minute answer he gave me.
This is a third thing that we've already identified, though.
The asterisk one was a 3-minute answer. All right. He brought up wilt. Like, that's not fair.
Okay.
If he's referencing times where I wasn't even alive, how am I getting in trouble for this?
You know who you are? You're J-Lo. Like,
what?
I don't know why I keep getting divorced. I don't understand. You don't have to understand why you got to take a little accountability there, huh? Jenny from the block.
Dude. You know what? I won't ask him anymore. I'll just show up. I won't ask any more questions anymore.
Just ask him, how's your day, sir? Well, let me tell you about this salary cap.
Let me tell you about this. What was my day like? My day was like Tyler Hero.
Okay.
Not showing up half the time.
Oh, okay. Was it? You know, Jesus.
He's after you.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe you're after him.
Mr. Malone, Coach Malone, what about you guys blowing a 20 ball? Oh, okay, Todd. Shut up, all right?
I got more Michael Malone, too.
Oh, let me hear him.
This is him on losing Game 7 at home.
We have one of the best home records in the NBA this year, and to lose 1 and 2 and then to lose 7 is, I don't think anyone could have predicted that happening. I think most people had the series going 7, but not the way it went 7. That's kind of a strange series in that regard. But yeah, that's to let them come in here 3 times and beat us on our home court. That's something that we're not accustomed to. And if you're going to try to win a championship, if you're going to try to get to Western Conference Finals, obviously you got to protect your home court.
Yeah, well, mission not accomplished, but lash out of the reporter who asked you about blowing a 20-point lead. You guys can't even win at home in your illegal air anymore. Which, by the way, I mean, like, let's not ignore that.
Yeah, for sure. They got lucky this time.
Tainted championships. They play in different circumstances. Everybody else couldn't even take advantage of it anymore. Crazy.
Indeed.
But I wasn't lashing out on the group text, dude. I really wasn't.
Just you.
But like, do you know how like annoying it was that like Doris Burke and oh my god,
JJ Redick.
JJ Redick. There you go. Yes, you are lashing out. You've been lashing out.
I'm sitting here listening to the broadcast, and it's just
this is not lashing out. Do you see this? It's all you. All you.
Well, it did start off with Hassan Whiteside with an automatic rifle.
Oh, that was good. That was strange.
Imagine watching it. You're walking. We're running a gun shop and a 7'1" man walks in and goes, "Hey, can I see your best rifle?" Palm Beach Tactical.
7'1" is scary enough. 7'1" with a tactical rifle is like, what are we even doing here? You already won. Sir. What are we doing?
How do you even get a gun that works for him?
Yeah,
What gun would work for Hassan Whiteside? A bazooka? It's like a pistol.
It's true. Yeah, right. Like I could imagine in his hand, it would feel like one of those squirt water guns. Rough.
But like you didn't feel that yesterday with ESPN, where they're just fawning over the Knicks in their season. They're like, "Oh, what a magical Knicks season!" It's like I've never seen a team get patted on the ass for making the second round more than the Knicks. Maybe the Sixers a couple of years ago, but then eventually everybody got sick of them. But I mean, Jesus, already with them. And by the way, there was a great tweet that I saw because every Knicks fan thinks that they're going to move on the up and up, and they're not.
Yeah. Okay.
Great tweet. This is from Flows and Aloni. And he says, Tibbs era, : I'm imagining he's a Chicago fan.
Okay.
1, Tibbs changes the culture. Players embrace hardworking.
Okay.
2, players perform beyond expectations. 3, a star is born or brought over. 4, expectations form. 5, a deep playoff run is expected. 6, freak injuries. 7, fans defend Tibbs hard. 8, players aren't the same the next year. 9, fans turn on Tibbs. 10, he's fired.
Damn, dude. You know, and I'm thinking as you're saying these things, I'm thinking of his run in Chicago, his run in Minnesota, his run in New York, and there's odd similarities in all of these.
Yeah.
Dodge Gibson. No, that seems like the era right there. That is it. The entire Tibbs era consists of that.
Jalen is great, and Dodge Gibson.
Yeah. I mean, okay, breaking it down, he got into Chicago, got to Minnesota, changed the culture, absolutely hardworking. Same thing in Minnesota.
Play their ass off, take the regular season super hard. And look, that's what the Heat in a way want. They want to kind of get back to that. Jimmy Butler, though, was the Tibbs player. Jimmy Butler, everybody was talking about this Josh Hart, and they're talking about all these games Josh Hart was playing. It's like Jimmy Butler did that already for Tom Thibodeau.
Absolutely.
And that's why you broke him, Tom. And that's why I got to sit here and he's got to take every other day off because of Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah.
And
I think that's the greatest prodigy that he's had, though.
He loves Jimmy Butler.
Because Josh Hart is not going to develop into a.
That's the biggest threat. I'm telling you right now. Look, if Jimmy Butler and the Heat don't work out, guaranteed. I'm not reporting this. I'm just a logical man. If Jimmy Butler and the Heat don't work out, Jimmy Butler's going to the Knicks.
Wow. Can't wait to clip that.
No.
That is gonna be
I'm just telling you right now.
Yeah.
Look, if Jimmy, I'm just a man of, because people say, "Oh, it's going to go to the Sixers." Not going to go to the Sixers. No way. I already did that. First of all, the Sixers have nobody to trade unless they're giving us Maxey, which is not going to happen.
Yep.
And that's another thing. But I mean, if I have to see one more Precious Achiuwa tweet, like, hey, I get it. The Heat, they blew the 2020 draft. Okay, Jaden McDaniels, Tyrese Maxey, we get it. They blew it. They've been pretty good at the draft. We got to move on at some point.
Yeah.
But if Jimmy Butler is not on the Miami Heat next year, Jimmy Butler's going to be on the New York Knicks.
You think as soon as next year this could happen?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Because here's the thing, dude.
Well, for what though? To run him into the ground again?
No, he's going to be like, they're going to sell him on being the last piece. And I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That would scare me a little bit.
Jimmy Butler on the
Knicks would scare me.
Yeah.
That's why. And do you want to know something?
Yeah.
That's his leverage. Wow. That's his leverage. He goes, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Pat? Not going to pay me? Then trade me to the Knicks. Get me out of here then, dude. Yeah. He'll work his way. Now, maybe they won't. Maybe they'll say, screw him. I don't know. But it seems like the picks that the Knicks have, you throw in, bring in Precious Achiuwa back. I don't know. But it just seems to me like that would make all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
He knows how to handle him. He fits right in there. Unless they're going to pay this OG Anunoby, which is a disaster.
They may actually pay
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I'm telling you right now, if Jimmy Butler's not on the Heat, which I want to be very clear about this.
Yeah.
Brendan Tobin wants Jimmy Butler on the Heat. I want Jimmy Butler to get his extension. And I will cry if he ends up on the New York Knicks.
Okay.
However,
Yes.
should the Miami Heat not pay Jimmy Butler, he will make a stink.
Mm.
He will not be on the Heat. Ergo, he will be on the Knicks. That's where
So-
he will end up.
Gotcha. And you're saying the scariness of that is something that he can leverage during this negotiation
course!
process, which
Dude,
he wouldn't have to.
Have you seen Jimmy Butler's agent on Twitter? This guy
Active.
loves Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah, he does.
Loves him.
He does.
A
Yeah,
little
yeah.
too much.
There's
little too
something
much.
there for sure.
It's a little too much.
Like if we were in a relationship and this was your ex that you're
Little
talking
too-
about.
Yeah, too many hearts on the X.
A little much.
Too many hearts on the X. What are you doing there?
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
We
Well,
get it.
I mean, he wouldn't necessarily need to leverage these things had you not caused a division in the first place.
I didn't cause any division.
You did this to us.
I didn't do this.
We were happy.
You
RVA
did.
Richie says Miami radio pundit calls for Jimmy Butler to be traded to the Knicks. Let me
Oh,
just be clear. I did not call for
I need
him.
you to clip this whole segment
I-
in three.
No,
This is
I
great.
did not.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
This is not one podcast episode.
No,
I just want to be clear.
Three.
wow.
I want to be very clear.
This is a good title.
So we're not Jimmy Butler.
Gotta write this down.
I do not want Jimmy Butler to go anywhere.
Clip that little part there.
I, Brendan Tobin,
Mm.
want Jimmy Butler to retire in a Miami Heat jersey. I would give Jimmy Butler $120 million guaranteed if he wanted it. I love him, Jim VP. However,
Mm.
should the Miami Heat disagree with my gas bag take and they're sick of him and they don't want to pay him because they don't believe he can hold up at 37 years old at that price tag, I believe Jimmy Butler's going to end up on the New York Knicks. And that will make me sad.
Could be something.
I cannot wait to take liberties with that.
No,
entire
take liberties with that dude.
I cannot wait.
Do it.
Take a break. Back after this.